So many people have been asking me for a tour of my shoe collection, okay? A lot of you guys. I see it in the comments on all of the videos that I post. And it makes sense. If you guys are sneakerheads, I'm sure you guys see what I have. A lot of them are interesting, you know, a lot of people kind of don't know the kind of shoes I have in the background. And Nesquik has made it possible for me to take my time and show you guys everything. But not only am I gonna tell you guys all of the shoes that I have, show you what they're worth, show you, what they represent, but I'm gonna go over kind of the backstory behind all of them. Is not all of them. Some of them are recent, that I just bought. Some of them I've had for a while, and some of them actually have stories behind them. So I can't wait to tell you guys about this. This is the official Your Friend Kyle sneaker tour. And I know the last time I did this, I didn't have half of the stuff that I have now. So make sure you stay tuned. Now, I want to make sure you guys have a snack and a drink ready for this because we are going to be here for a while. I know I'm going to be okay. I got my strawberry milk that I grew up on drinking. I got the flavors here too. The vanilla, which I've always loved, and the chocolate. I always had the chocolate powder at my dad's house. It was, a necessity there. So it's going to be a good day. We're going to sit down, relax, and reminisce. Now, the first pair I want to go over is the 2009 Space Jams. Now, you guys that grew up watching cartoons, you guys know about Space Jam with Michael Jordan. This was a shoe that was showcased in that movie. And this show was one of the most popular Jordans that have ever released. Now, the reason I'm showing you guys this first is because this isn't the first Jordan that I had, but basically, it was my first grail. And if you guys don't know what a grail is, it means it's a shoe that you want over anything else in the world. Obviously, my grails are a little different now because I have a lot of stuff that I've wanted, but the Space Jam was my grail for the longest time, and I finally bought them for myself when I got my first job. So this is definitely a shoe that represents a lot, and I love these. I'm curious to see how much these are going for right now. Okay, so if you look at these, a 2009 pair are $532. All of my shoes are pretty much size 10. Mine are used, so that's not what the price would be, but that's what they would be brand new. Now, these are the Reese Forb High SBs. Now, these are one of the first SBs I had, mostly because I've always loved SBs, but they were just more affordable at the time than a lot of the SBs that I wanted. Right now, I believe on GOAT, they're going for about, let's check. So about $300 for a size 10. These are relatively brand new. I think they would... Yeah, I've worn them like once or twice, so they would be considered near dead stock. And I still love... I'll never get rid of these. I've had these since I was broke. So if they didn't go then, they're not going to go now. I'm going to hold on to these, and I love them. Here we got some dead stock Wave Runners. I'm actually planning on selling these and selling a lot of my Yeezys. But yeah, these are dead stock, never been worn. I actually got these for retail, and a lot of people ask me, do I do raffles? Do I do stuff like that? I don't do any of that. If I have a shoe that I like, I usually just take the L and pay resale. I don't get up at 5 a.m. and try to get them. But these, my ex-girlfriend actually hit for me, and we got these. I don't really wear them. I mean, I don't really intend to wear them, and I believe they're 9.5, and they run a little small. Yeah, they are 9.5. So these are definitely ones that I'm gonna end up selling. But Wave Runners, a lot of people like them. You may see them at the mall, or you may see people wearing them. Those Wave Runners go for about $375 right now. The reason why I'm going over all these prices, everybody always asks how much my shoe collection is worth, and I honestly don't even know. So that's why we're tallying this up, just so we all know, it's time to get to the bottom of it. The next one is the Grateful Dead SBs. Now, these are the green pair. They also have a yellow and an orange pair, and I'm looking to complete the collection. So if you guys have any, anybody that has them, if you guys maybe have them, 9.5, 10, hit me up. But these are an example of a shoe that I love, but would never wear outside. I'm a collector, first and foremost. I love wearing my stuff, but I've become more of an introvert. I don't go outside a whole lot, so there's not really reasons for me to wear a lot of my stuff, but I always find excuses to. These, I'm not gonna wear no fuzzies out there, but I do like them in my collection. They're rare, especially the yellow ones and the orange ones, but I do like them, and I like the cute little bear on the toe, I'm digging them. I like them. I actually got these in a trade. Oh my God. Okay, so it just came to my attention. I got these. The trade that I got these for, let's just say I won the trade. I did not know these were going for this. We take that. And for the video's sake, I want to give a huge shout out to my brother. He's also decked out in the Nesquik gear, and he looks mighty fine in it. But yeah, Mario's helping me do this. We've been wanting to do a shoe collection video, so this has been awesome, and I appreciate his help. On to the next one. Now, these are the blushes. They're pretty much the same story as the Wave Runners. Came out like within a year of the Wave Runners, I believe. And basically, these were just some everyday shoes at one time. I'm showing you guys most of the shoes that I had when I didn't have a lot of money. Like, when I would get a paycheck, and then I would buy some shoes if I could after I paid my bills and stuff. I was still working for my dad, so I didn't have a lot. So these were all shoes that I like valued at one time, and I still do because of that. But yeah, I don't wear these anymore, but they're blush Yeezys, and yeah, not much to say about these besides I've had them for a pretty long time. They're actually in pretty good condition for how long I've had them and how much I've worn them. So these are still going around the same price. I'm actually curious doing this video to see how some of my Yeezys are doing right now because of all of these stuff surrounding Kanye right now. But these blushes are actually size 9.5, so about 300. We'll average it out. Not terrible. Okay, here's a funny one. I'm not gonna tell you what these are called, because I don't know what these are called. I completely forgot. And I honestly, I'm not even trying to sound like, you know, how I'm probably gonna sound, but I forgot I even had these. When Mario was getting out some of the shoes out of my closet, out of these things, we had these, and I was like, why haven't I worn these? I gotta rock these. I think they're called Hyper Royals. I think they might be called Hyper Royals, but I gotta check. But yeah, I like these a lot. I don't know why I haven't worn them yet. We're about to find out right now. See, I knew my stuff. These are going for about 363. Man, yeah. I don't know. I need to wear these. I need to wear these. Here's a good one for you guys. These are the 7210 Jordan 11s. They look similar to the Space Jams, but these, the backstory behind these are dedicated to the Bulls 72 and 10 season. I got these maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks after the Warriors went 73 and 9 and broke that record. So it's actually coincidental, but Warriors went on to get eliminated in the finals. We don't talk about it. We don't acknowledge that. They won everything. Don't even ask me about it. But yeah, these were actually a gift from also an ex-girlfriend. There's gonna be a few of those, but yeah, that's these. Okay, it looks like these haven't changed a lot in price. These are also around 342. By the way, for you guys that ask, I use GOAT for my price references for all that stuff because they usually have market price. But like, they have market price listed. But the thing is, when you hit buy, that's when the hidden fees and stuff come in. So that's why you're spending more on GOAT, but it's to have the convenience of getting the shoe that you want. You know what I mean? But yeah, I use GOAT. I do not use StockX. StockX had a huge issue when it comes to having fakes. They've had controversy. I do not like that. No thank you, no sorry, Bob. Let's just keep going and get over with all of the shoes from X's or gifts. These are the Rookie of the Year ones. These were also a gift from an X, so I don't know how much I paid for them. I don't know what they are going to be now, but yes, that's what these are. They were for a birthday present. I got them, I think this was the year I got these with like my first camera too. So good little year. But yeah, Rookie of the Year ones. I like them. Obviously, kind of like a light brown. You have like the mochas and the Travis Scotts that are the dark brown. These are the light brown, and they go good with a lot of outfits. Let's see what they're worth. Okay, these have gone up in price, unless that's what she paid. But I don't think they were this. Like this, but 527 for a size 10. We can go over these right now because I just bought these together in a package deal. We got dead stock. I don't know how to pronounce this. I have the box up there. They're called like Amener, something like, oh wait, something. There's something like French, but they're just clean. You know, they have like that burgundy pattern. You could see like the elephant print on the check mark. They're super clean, and I got them in a package with these Lightning 4s, dead stock. I actually had the Lightning 4s, the 2006 Lightning 4s that I loved. I wore them all the time. These I haven't gotten around to wearing yet. I think I bought these a few months ago, but both shoes that I planned on being kind of everyday shoes that I haven't worn any day yet, but I definitely want to. So let's find out what these are worth. Okay, so the Lightning 4 2021. These are about $318. Ooh, I might have gotten really good deals on these. Let's see, they're Amener. And these are $330. I think I got a pretty good deal on these, man. I think I got a pretty good deal on these. I like finding out that I got good deals, man. There's no better feeling than when you make a purchase and then you look and see that, like, I don't know, years later, like my Freddy Krueger SBs that I had. You know, I had Freddy Krueger SBs and I sold them for $2,000 and now they're only worth $40,000. It's awesome, man. Let's take a trip down memory lane real quick, all right? Let me tell you guys about I'll tell you guys about 3 of the favorite shoes I've ever had. I had Freddy Krueger SBs, and I'm gonna show you what those look like right now. Now, these are the Freddy Krueger, what? There's no, oh, it's out of stock. I don't know why that's there. I promise you that you cannot buy these for $18,000 right now. Yeah, you can't buy these for this price. They're all out of stock. And when they're out of stock on GOAT, that's how you know they're hard to find. I would say there's probably 100 pairs floating around size 10 right now. And I was about to buy one a couple months ago for, I think, $35,000. But yeah, let's just put it this way. I got a pair of Freddy Krueger SBs for $1,400. They were my ultimate grail. Like I told you about how Space Jams were when I was younger. Freddy's, or when I got really, really into the shoe game, Freddy Krueger SBs. That was on my mind all the time. I wanted them. I got them, and once I went through some stuff in my life where you guys know how it goes. You go through some stuff in your life. You need to sell your stuff to get some money. That's what happened. I sold them for $2,000, and now they're selling for well over $30,000. Awesome. There's another one of those. What the Dunk SBs. I sold these for $900. And when I tell you guys I sold these, this is, you know, 7 years ago. So it's not like I was just stupid. Yeah, sold these for $900, which is fine. It's only, you know, they're only $9,900 now. So I only missed out on $9,000. It's not, you know, that's all. They're actually going for more than that. They're going for about $11,000 right now. And then the last one, I actually haven't checked the price on these, but I had 2 pairs of Tokyo 5s. These were another one of my favorite shoes of all time. Wow. New with defects. Maybe the price on these hasn't, that's the thing about Jordans. Some of the Jordan prices haven't gone crazy, you know? SBs have skyrocketed, but I'm kind of relieved to see this is about how much they were going for at the time. So I'm glad. That's okay. That makes me feel a little better. Back to my current collection. Okay, one more gift with X, the Sakais. Love these. Love these. A lot of people think they look funky because of this, but once you're wearing pants, you really don't see it. But super comfortable. You can see your socks through these, so you got to make sure you're wearing clean socks that match. But I love these Sakais. They are so comfortable. And after this, I'll show you a couple more Sakais. But first, let's see how much these are going for right now. So these are about $500 as well. Mine's a size 10, so there you go. Now we got 2 more Sakais. We got the Fragment Sakais. Now, when these, I think these released last year, or it had to have been last year, maybe the year before. But obviously the gray pair, blue pair. You can see on the sole, the classic Fragment Sakai. The thing about these Sakais, they're double laced, double tongued. It's just a cool style, you know? And some people like them, some people hate them. I like them a lot. That's why I have both of them. I haven't worn them yet, completely dead stock. It's hard for me to get around wearing all this stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But I promise I will. I will. These are both size 10. Let's see how much these are worth. A funny story about this, I found a good deal on these, and I basically I was preoccupied doing something, and I found such a good deal, and I was in such a rush to get them, that I had somebody go out of their way to drive a while to get them for me while I was at work. So it was just like perfect. Like I didn't even go to the pickup to get these shoes. It's probably the only shoe that's happened. So we got these, $392. I'm guessing the blues would be the same. $309. I wonder if these went down. Okay, now we're getting into the more, you know, higher end shoes. We're going towards the ones that I have displayed on the wall. So you guys are gonna find out how much the shoe wall is worth. First of all, we got the off-white Vapor Maxes and the off-white Lot Dunks. Now, they have, I believe, 51 or 52. It could be 50, it could be 54, it could be 57, I don't know. They have 50 something of different types of these shoes. And they all look pretty much the same with like certain different details. I don't know which ones these are. Oh, it says 6 of 50, so there's 50 of them. These are the Lot 6s. And yeah, I just got them because they weren't suede. Some of them are suede. I like the color of them. You know, I think I got them in a package with something, but that's the story behind these. Let's see how much the Lot 6s are worth. Lot 6s, $551. I definitely got a good deal on these. And then the Off-White Vapor Maxes, another shoe that like I just haven't worn. These are dead stock. But this is a shoe that if I'm feeling, you know, a little bit flexy, I might turn these into some gym. Well, before I say some stupid, let me see how much they're worth, because I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna use these as gym shoes if their price is higher than I remember. But I do know that I'm probably never gonna wear them out. Which ones are these again? Because I had the black on black before. Okay, never mind. Okay, these are $1,000, so I will not be using them at the gym. But yeah, I guess I'll just be using them to be down there. I should sell these. I don't plan on selling any of my shoes besides the Yeezys, but might sell these. $1,000 is too much for a shoe that I know I'm not going to wear, and that's not crazy for the collection. But I guarantee you the next 3 years you guys are gonna still see that shoe there, so I'm just talking. All right, here we have my favorite Yeezy of all time. And that's crazy to say because obviously you have like the ones that I'm gonna show you later. But when it comes to straight style, the Turtle Doves to me are one of the cleanest aesthetic looking shoes you can have. You guys may look at these and think those look like elf shoes or whatever. When they are on feet and they're puffed out and you have some nice pants with them, bro, these, trust me. When you got a clean outfit, these are some of the cleanest shoes you can own. They're so comfortable. They're like in the Pirate Blacks too. I don't have any Pirate Blacks, but the Turtle Doves are the ones. And then we also have these Fragment. We also have these Union Dunks. These are actually pretty simple. I think they're probably like 300 or something like that. But I actually just wore these for the first time the other day. I think on Thanksgiving I wore them. I want to start wearing them because I bought them to wear. I love Dunks, love everything that Union does, just like Fragment. So yeah, let's check how much these are worth. Okay, the Turtle Doves are 520. Union Dunks, yeah, about 300. Okay, I was right about that. Okay, sorry. Now we're getting into the bit of the higher end. Things are gonna start getting a little bit more pricey, and I'm gonna try to explain. Oh wait, we might have one pair that's not that expensive. And I'm gonna explain how I got all of these at once. Now, what Mario's doing right now, he's preparing me to tell you a story about, it's a story about SBs, okay? The other not the other day, maybe like 6 months ago, I went to a shoe convention that I was invited to where I had some homies that had a couple stands. They were selling some stuff. And I went with a homegirl and I told her I'm not buying anything. I said, I'm not buying anything. We are just going, we're looking, we're going to eat, then we're going to go home. There was a UFC card that I wanted to see. I was like, let's get in and get out. I went there and I ended up spending $8,000 within 15 minutes of being there. This guy had a SB set that I had been looking for the longest time. I'd been looking for it for so long. And once we go over these prices, you're gonna see why I made this purchase, okay? But he had the SB Supreme High set. He had Flashes, which are one of my favorite SBs of all time. And he had Uncles, which are another one of my favorite SBs. And let me show you all of these. We're gonna start off with the Flashes. I had these when I was like 18, and I was just a dumb little guy, and I stored them in my closet when I was living near San Francisco where it's all foggy, and they got moldy, so I never got to get them. So when I got them again, I was very happy. As you can see, I haven't touched them since you know, I bought them, but still, I love the Flashes. I'm mostly scared they're gonna like fall apart. I think these are like 2002. We'll find out right now. Let me check. What are the Flashes going for? Wow. Well, this should tell you about Flashes, boys. You cannot find them. You cannot find them anywhere. Hold on one second. Let me do a deeper dive. I'll go on StockX. Last sale 1,200. 5,000. Okay. Now this says 2,750, but you guys got to know mine aren't dead stock. I'm guessing this has to be a dead stock pair. Condition new. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's see if used. Yeah, there's damn, it is so hard to find these. You guys have no idea. But yeah, they go for a solid amount. We'll go off the last sale, so we'll go 1,500. But yeah, I don't know. They might be a little more, but yeah, we'll go 1,500. Next are the Uncles. Now these are just crazy. Like the design on them look crazy. Everything about them is crazy. This was a shoe I picked up in the package that I'm telling you guys about for the 8,000. But yeah, I love these. If you guys want to see it more into detail, you can see like the cone-shaped guys. Just search Uncle on Google, like UNKLESB, and you'll see what they look like. These have been slightly worn. There's some star loss, and that's how you can tell on SBs and Jordans. That's a great way to tell if you guys are looking to buy used pairs of shoes. You look at the bottom. These have no heel drag, but a heel drag is a huge, you know, sign of wear, and star loss. You can see it looks like somebody took a eraser and took out some of these stars, and that's how you can tell there's some wear. So they're not dead stock, but they're about as good of condition as you can find Uncles in. Okay, these say 2,500. These say... Okay, so these are out of stock. So we're gonna go off the actual prices of the ones that are in stock. You got 4,900. You got 5,000. Oh yeah, these are in stock. 6,000, 10,000. I want to get a 25. Yeah, you won't get that. I want to get an actual. You could buy them on here for 39. I want to estimate on the short side. I don't want to estimate higher than they're supposed to be. Let's see what used pairs are looking like. Badly damaged for 2,500. Yeah, mine are gonna be in better condition and mine have original everything. We're gonna go 3,500. I'm gonna say I could sell my Uncles probably for 3,500. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are the Supreme High SBs. Now, these are worth a decent amount. You can see the stars on the side. That's how you can tell they're Supremes. They have the badge on the lace locks where it says Supreme. Orange Supreme Highs, blue Supreme Highs, red Supreme Highs. These, if you're an OG sneakerhead, especially in the SB game, you guys know what you're seeing. It's not even about the price of these, it's about the rarity. It's so hard to find these in the same size with original box, everything. And I have all three of them. Let's find out what these are hitting for. Last sale 5,000. They're selling for 10,000 here. 5,400 here. Yeah, we're gonna stick with 5,000. I'm not gonna go up to like 10. These last sold for 5. They're 9,000 here though. We're gonna stick with 5,000 for the orange Supreme highs. The blues, oh, they got them here 6,000. The blues I think are a little bit more expensive naturally. Supreme. I want to just have all these set up. These are the blues. Last sale 5,200. Yeah, we're gonna go with 6,000. It says you can get a pair for 6,000. The fees would go crazy. It looks like they're pretty consistent. It says 6,000, 6,000. I'll say 6,000 for the blues. And then we got the reds. Oh, are these more expensive? Okay, I was like, why would these prices be like this? It's because they're out of stock. They got used ones for 4 grand. No original box. The red ones have been slightly worn though. I'm just gonna go to 2K. I'm gonna go with 2,000. There's some used ones that are going for 2,000. I'm gonna go with 2,000 on the reds. The reds have been worn a little bit. Yeah. Now, since we're on the topic of Supreme SBs, these are Supreme SB lows. These came out more recently, a couple years ago. You got the blue pair, the black pair, the brown pair. I personally am missing the lime green pair. If I wanted to complete the collection, I would have just got them, but I don't want the lime green pair. I don't like how they look. These, I was planning on wearing all these and I just never got around to it. These are they released these, the Supremes, and if they look familiar, it's because they look exactly like the Panda Dunks. The Panda Dunks obviously don't have the puffy tongue, the Supreme, you know, lace lock, or the stars because they're not Supreme. But a lot of people bought the Pandas after these came out, and it led to just the market being flooded with Pandas. I have some shoes like Pandas and stuff like that are just like in my car downstairs that like I'm just not really gonna show you guys. I have some Air Costin Low SBs and stuff like that are pretty nice that people actually are selling for a decent amount now, but I'm more showing you guys just the ones that are advertised on the wall. But yeah, we got these. These might be the only shoe I've taken a loss on in the past year or so, or past, I shouldn't say year. I bought these a couple years ago, but I think these have dropped in price. I got them each for like 1,500, and I feel like we're about to see that I took a pretty big loss on these. These were the ones that just, I don't know what it was, man. They just tanked. Yeah, $663. All mine are dead stock. They're all brand new. Dude, that, I did not know they were that low. That hurts to see, man. Grinch with the 27 months. Grinch, I appreciate it. We got 692. Oh, they're making me sad right now. They're making me sad right now. 688. That is an L. Like, that is an L. I've lost almost $1,000 on those purchases. That's scary. That's really, really bad. All right, back to business. Now, I'm going to go over 2 shoes that a lot of you guys probably haven't seen before, but they're 2 of my favorite shoes of all time. The Supreme Blazer highs. I got the red pair and I got the black pair. Now, these are older shoes, but the black pair is sole swapped. So, I mean, these are like in phenomenal, you will never see a pair. I don't care. You will never see a pair like this unless you go to like an expensive ass consignment shop in Vegas or something. Maybe they'll have a dead stock pair. If you don't see that, you will not see a better conditioned pair of Supreme Blazers. You just won't. You will not. And the red pair goes hard as well. I'm actually curious to see what these are going for because I'll never sell these. Supreme Blazer SB 2,400. I mean, dude, mine are just in such good condition though. And then there's no, yeah, when you see these low prices on here, it's because there is none. They just put that. Oh wait, maybe they're saying that's the cheapest you can get a used pair when it says 854. But yeah, I'm gonna it's 2,000 for these. I'm gonna say for my reds because they're worn a little bit more. Let's go with like, I don't know, 1,300 or something. I'm not gonna say 2 grand, but they could be going for a lot more than that. Honestly, I just don't want to spend a bunch of time searching it up. Now, these two are two off-white collabs with Jordan. We got the off-white Jordan 5s, off-white Jordan 4s. These have been worn. These have not been worn. The reason why you guys see me in a confused look, did these come with icy soles? Like, are my soles, did my soles yellow out hella while on display? I gotta check this real quick. I don't think they came with off-white Jordan 5. Okay, phew. No, they don't come with iced out soles. We're good, we're good. I was like, dude, has my soles been getting hella yellow? Because that used to happen with Space Jams. That was a big problem with Space Jams. That's why I'm just used to worrying about that. But yes, off-white 4s, just like the turtle doves, just like the blushes, just aesthetically pleasing shoe. Great for outfits. They're just so clean. I love them. And then the Jordan 5s, I love them. I love the style of them. I just haven't worn them yet. I don't really rock 5s very well. But yeah, the design, great design, and RIP Virgil. RIP Virgil for real. You guys are gonna see a lot of off-white stuff. You've already seen a lot, but you guys are gonna see some more. Let's see what these are worth. Okay, these off-white Jordan 5s have never moved in price. They have been this price forever. I got a crazy deal on them because some dude needed money that had these, and they had Travis Scott 6s that I've gotten rid of since. But yeah, I got a crazy good deal for them. Like, it was basically, it was crazy. Let's see, that was 1,100, and then off-white 22, 14. I'm gonna go with my size. We're gonna go with like 1,200 though, because I've worn mine. What are the great conditioned used pairs going for? These guys have no idea what they're doing. Here we got 2 pairs of the Union 4s. We got the, I think they're called Noors. That's what they call them. And then we got the Guava 4s. These are 2, I mean, I just love 4s, man. My favorite Jordan are obviously the 1s, but my second favorite are probably the 4s. I love how they look. The design, the silhouette's crazy. And they're both like complete opposites of each other, but they both work very well in each outfit. I wear these, as you can see, and I love these very much. So for the, we got about 800 for the Union 4s dead stock, the Noors, and then the Guavas are, oh, they're a little less, about 650 averaged out amongst these. Oh, I guess it'd probably average out to like 674, but like I said, mine have been worn, so take that into consideration. Now, these right here are classic shoes that I wear more than any other shoe in my collection. More than any other shoe in my collection. The Royals are probably my first favorite. These Shadows are probably my second favorite. And the Breads, which is most people's favorite. I mean, I love them all and I wear them all the time. So I can't say they're my favorites. But yeah, these are, if you guys are trying to get in the shoe game and you guys like ones, copy one of these classic colorways. All right, please do it. So the 2013 Bread ones, about 880 for size 10, about 500. Yeah, if you, man, these are such great shoes. They go with every outfit. They're must have if you know, want to get in the shoe game. And then we got the Royals. Oh wow, these are only going for 451. Get Royals and get Shadows, boys. There's 3 things that should be in your room at all time. Royal ones, Shadow ones, and Nesquik milk. That's it. These aren't Breads, they're banned ones. I think these are banned ones. Okay. Oh, basically the same price. But I will give you credit, Jedi. I will give you credit. Because when I was thinking about the Breads, I was like, they're definitely not 2021s, but they are the banned 2016s. Props to you, props to you. And obviously you could tell because how dark the red's darker. Now here's two Jordans that everybody loves when they see my collection. You got the reverse shattered backboards and you have the shattered backboards. I don't blame people for loving these. The colorway is super sick. And of course people in the Bay Area love them because they're Giants colors. These are two of my favorite Jordans of all time, but obviously all the Jordans that I own are some of my favorites or else I wouldn't have them. But these are definitely some grails for some people, and I love having them in my collection. Okay, here you got the OG shattered backboards. 2,000 for a size 10. Mine are dead stock too. It seems a little steep though. Let's go 1,400. I don't think I could sell that for $2,000. The market on all of them seem to be around 14. And you got the reversed ones. Wow, these have gone up. These are going for almost the same amount now. But these have been worn a little bit, so we'll say 900 for these. I'm gonna stop estimating my because it might sound dumb. I'm just gonna show you the price on them, and then I will, you know, I'll tell you guys if they're worn, so you guys can take that into consideration. Now here we have some Fragment collabs. All right, these are collabs where Fragment collabed with Jordan. You have the Travis Scott Fragment highs, the Travis Scott Fragment lows. And I know a lot of people see these in the background and they think they're just some form of like, you know, royal toes or something like that, or some like just some regular Jordan 1s, right? They are not regular Jordan 1s. Let me show you how much of these not regular Jordan 1s go for. Okay, I stand corrected. They have gone, oh, okay. I was like, there's no way they're this cheap. I was wondering why this price was showing so far down. It's because there's none in stock. This makes more sense. Yeah, my Travis Scott Fragments are, I mean, these aren't Travis Scott Fragments. These Fragment ones, we're gonna say 4Gs. We're gonna say 4Gs. They've never been worn. I'm not gonna go off the highest number, although I think I could sell them for a lot, man. Yeah, I mean, we'll just say 4Gs. We'll stick it at 4Gs. I don't need to get crazy, but definitely we knew that wasn't the price. But yeah, these shoes go crazy. I actually scared myself for a little bit. I thought the price had gone down. I was about to be a sad little boy. All right, let's see how much the Travis Scott Fragments are going for. We'll go with the lows first.
Those you wear a lot.
Yeah, I wear these a lot. These are 1,500, around that price, 15, 16. But I have worn them a solid amount. I love them. And then my highs I actually haven't worn once. The highs are only 2,500 now. I think I got them for like 3,000. So they've gone down a little bit. Yeah, since we're on Travis Scott's, these are the Travis Scott ones, the lows. These are so beat up. I wore these to outside lands, which is not smart. When you see how much these are, you're gonna want to slap me in my face. Don't wear these to outside lands if you have them. But yeah, these are in great condition, only worn like once or twice. But these, once I clean them up, they're gonna be fine. It's just all dirt, you know. Well, not even dirt as much as it's dust from the field. It was just such a dumb idea. And then the Travis Scott 1 highs. These are the mochas, and then these are the reverse mochas. They don't have reverse mocha high ones yet. But yeah, no, they don't. But yeah, Travis Scott ones, as you guys can see, I'm a huge fan of them. I love them, man. I love them a lot. Let's see how much they're going for. The reverse mochas hitting for about 1,200. These are hitting for about 1,800, and I wore them at outside lands. Probably not smart. Not gonna lie. Probably not smart. In these, hitting for about 1,800. Okay. So, that's all the Travis Scott ones. We still have another Travis Scott shoe to go. The shoe that I'm talking about is the Travis Scott SBs. As you can see, I've worn these. These have been through a lot, man. You can see, damn. I was at a club and some girl spilt like a fruity drink on here. And I was pretty mad about it. And I thought it didn't show up. And you can't see, like right now, I can't really see it. But on camera, you sure can. So that's kind of annoying. But yeah, that was a buzzkill. So whatever price you see for these, probably don't consider it as much. once I could have one of the homies clean it up. I have some homies that are heavy into the sneaker restoration stuff, but I'll probably just keep wearing them and beating them up. Travis Scott SBs, love them, classics, awesome. And then you got the Chunky Dunkies, Ben and Jerry's. You know, some people call them different. I call them the Chunky Dunkies because that's what it says on the tongue. It has like the cow hair fur on the toe. I mean, these are so clean, bro. Like, I remember I wore these to the airport on a flight, and I was getting some weird looks, and I get it, but they just gotta understand, man. They gotta understand. The Chunky Dunkies, stupid wet. I love these so much. Chunky Dunkies, hitting for about 1,700. That's pretty much what I got them for. I might have paid a little bit more. And then the Travis SB is about 15. I know that is what I paid for around about 1,500. Now we're gonna get into, before we get into the heavy hitters, I want to get into my favorite ones. And these are my favorite to wear and just some of my favorite that I have. Sean Wotherspoon Air Maxes. I'm not a huge Air Max fan, but these are, oh my God, they match perfectly with the crew neck. That is, oh boys, we found a fit. We found a fit. Anyways, yeah, Sean Wotherspoon's just insane shoe. Insane shoe. The colorway is awesome. It's the pastel colors for me that just go crazy. Like, this color scheme, these types of colors, you know, I think that's the right word for them, the pastel colors. I love them, man. I'm obsessed with them. So these, Air Maxes are not even close to one of my favorite silhouettes of shoes, yet these are one of my favorite shoes of all time. And they're actually the first shoe I bought when I started making some actual money with my, you know, with the content stuff. These were the very first shoe I bought once I started making money, and they resemble freedom and happiness. You guys know, in the pursuit of happiness, this part of my life, this little part, it's called happiness. That was me when I was walking out the, I wish I could say walking out the store. I bought them off of somebody in a sneaker group, but same thing. Off-white Prestos, another shoe. The silhouette is just unbelievable. These, to me, are the sickest design of a shoe ever. These off-white Prestos. I don't know if Virgil himself was responsible for designing these. I don't know how that works amongst the off-white and stuff. All I know is I applaud whoever made these shoes. This is my favorite shoe of all time. This is the best design of a shoe of all time. The off-white Prestos are just the hardest shoe ever. I mean, RIP Virgil, man. He left us so much stuff to remember him for, because he's one of the best designers of all time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I love these so much. The Sean Wotherspoons, 1,100. I think the off-white Prestos are going to be a little bit more. Yeah, off-white Prestos going for about 3 racks. You get a size 9 for 2,600. That's not a bad deal. You can see they range from, like, you know, 2,700 to about, you know, like 4,000. I'm just gonna go with the lowest price is 26. Like I said, I'm not trying to overstep. We'll size 10. I know that matters, and you can see there's no half sizes. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know there was no half sizes in off-white Prestos. I wish I could say I know that, but I didn't know I was like that or maybe I did know when I was trying to buy them. But yeah, okay, because there's no half sizes, that makes a pretty big difference. Size 10 is highly sought after, so I'm just gonna go 3,000. We're gonna put it at that. Now, I think you can tell if a shoe is someone's favorite shoe when they have 2 pairs of them. I have 2 pairs of the Union ones because I originally had, these are both Union ones. These are the Storm Blue Union ones. These are the Black Toe Union ones. I originally had both of these dead stock, and I loved them so much that I bought another pair just so I could wear. So I have 1 pair that I wear, 1 pair that's on ice, 1 pair of these that's on ice, and I'm gonna buy a used pair of Storm Blues because I want to rock them so much. But Union ones are probably my favorite Jordan of all time. Probably my favorite Jordan of all time, and that's why I have multiple pairs of them. To be honest, now that I've kind of gotten over the idea of like being a full collector and stuff, I'm kind of out the game right now. I I see myself letting go of pairs before I start buying them, maybe. Just because I pretty much have everything I've ever wanted. But I should probably sell the dead stock pair of black toes, just because there's no reason for me to have them. I just want to wear them. But let's see how much they're worth. So the black toes, about 1,800 for a size 10. Mine are both size 10s. And then I think the Storm Blues might be just a teeny bit more expensive. They might be like 1,900. Oh no, now it's the opposite. Wait, I already forgot what the black toes was, but there you go, 1,800 for the Storm Blues. Now we're hitting the finale. We got some more to show you. We're gonna show you these off-white ones. Now this is another example of Virgil and Off-White just going crazy, man. They look like, you know, UNC ones. They look like Chicago ones, but they have the signature Off-White air on them. They have the signature shoelaces, and then just like the stitching on the toe boxes, you can see inside the writing and everything. I don't know what it is about Off-White, man. The hang tags, there's these shoes, Off-White. I'll admit there's some misses. There's some misses for sure. Like there's some that I just don't really care for. You know, I don't have the Off-White Air Force ones. I don't really care for them. But when they hit, man, they hit. Like even the wear and tear look of the inner mesh, you know, like the way everything is designed, it's just so hard to me. Like they're so clean. But yeah, we got the Off-White Jordan 1 Chicago's, Off-White Jordan 1 UNC's. Crazy to have in a collection, man. I'm not gonna lie. I try to stay humble with my, but I acknowledge when I have some stuff that's pretty dope, and those are two that I'm very proud of. Let me show you how much they're worth. So we got the UNC's that are about 1,900, and then you got the Chicago's. These ones are obviously a little bit more expensive, about 8,000, 7,000. They're gonna be going. These shoes are very sought after. They're very sought after. Mine are 9.5. They are a little bit worn. I'm curious. That seems like a pretty good price to buy them at. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna put them at about 60. I'll put about 6,000. We'll put 6,000. Let me be clear. These shoes are gonna keep going up in price. They're gonna keep going up in price. Let's do the one by one now. Yeah, this is the Supreme Lows. Now these right here are Supreme Low SBs. Obviously the black, you know, white cement pair. These are grails. There's a lot of OG sneakerheads. The OG sneakerheads that have been in the game since the early 2000s, stuff like that, even before that, mid 2000s. SBs were a huge part of the sneaker community, man, and Supreme SBs are some of the, you know, these ones that came out, I think in like 02 or something like that. Man, these are so rare, and the condition that these are in right now are just unreal. I mean, there's minimal star loss, there's little to no heel drag at all. You have no idea how hard it is to find these in this condition. I have some expensive pairs. I have some rare pairs, but these may be the most... If somebody said, show me a picture of a shoe you have to show me what type of collection you have, I'm going to show them these in this condition. And they're going to be like, oh, you're one of those. You got one of them collections. These and the Supreme Blazers that I showed you guys, it's just not even about the price. It's just so hard to find, man. Like these, I mean, everything about them, it's just crazy that I even have these. Like I got these within the last year, and I am so happy about them. It makes you want to go and get the other ones to match the set, but it's going to be expensive. Now these are going to be a little bit more expensive because they're just some OGs. I don't even know if they're going to have pairs on here though. Like I'm telling you guys, man, these are the good. Yeah, they're not gonna have pairs. These prices are not. There's a pair up here for 10 grand, a size 13. But I mean, you're just not gonna. Let's see if there's any on StockX. It is just so hard to find these, dude. Yeah, 2002. Last sale 5 grand. I find that hard to believe. Let's see, you got 5,800 there in a size 9.5. 6,900. I mean, I'm okay with just putting with valuing them at 5,000, but that's just not. I don't think that's the case, you know. But for the video's sake, we'll put it at 5. We'll put it at 57 since that was the last sale. But I'm looking at this like this right here. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if you could truly. I don't know how StockX works, but it seems like a very cheap price for them. But for the size 10, there are none. This last sale was 5,100. We'll keep it at 5 then. I'm okay with that. Do a little small estimate, and that's pretty much. If somebody came up to me and said I'll give you 5,000 for them, I would say absolutely not. So let's just put it that way. I wouldn't. That's what I think about that price. But yeah, we move on. On to the final two. My Yeezy 2 Plats and my Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. Once again, thank you to Nesquik for sponsoring this stream and this video, man. You don't need to give me an excuse to drink the stuff because I love it. I love it. And then the crew neck, I mean, come on, man. Got me looking clean. One of the most iconic shoes. Obviously, Yeezy, when he, Kanye, obviously when he worked with Nike, he released the Yeezy 1, which are the Zens, the Tans, and the Blinks. I believe it was just 3 pairs. Zens, Tans. I might be mistaken. I'm pretty sure it was only 3 pairs on the Yeezy 1s. But the Yeezy 2s are my personal favorite. You have the Plats. You have the Solars, which I don't have. The only reason I don't have them is because all the pairs I've come across were already had sole separation. A lot of them are separating because they're just older, and I'm just not in that prime of my sneakerhead career to go and seek that unless the price is crazy. You guys know me, I'll probably end up finding a price that's crazy, but until then, we stick with these right now. Yeezy 2 Plats, amazing shoe. The gold lace locks are just insane. The design of them, I can't wear these because I'm a short, like thicker dude. But when tall, like skinnier guys have a nice outfit with this, they look so clean. You know what I mean? When they wear the jeans that are perfectly tailored and they just like sit right above the shoe, they are so dope. When you have like baggy jeans and it goes over them, it doesn't look as clean. You want to show the whole silhouette of the shoe if you're wearing these. And Yeezy 2s with Solars, man, Solars are so clean too, bro. Yeah, Adam has the perfect body type to wear Yeezy 2s. He really does. I got a pretty good deal on these too. I actually bought these with the Supreme Low SBs that I just showed you last time. So that was a pretty expensive day. That was an expensive day. You got the Yeezy Plats here. 5. It's so weird how they go. Like these all say 10 grand and then you just have 5,500 right there. But size 10, 9,500. Yeah, I mean, you guys can look at it for what it is. Most of these say 10, 11, and then you just see occasional 4. I don't know how to go about that, but size 10, 9,500. We'll just keep it at put like 85 or something. Put it at like 85. And now, which is kind of the main event. Now, it might not seem like the main event to you guys that have been with me for a while, because you guys remember the Air Mags. The Air Mags I actually did a trade for. I got a Cartier bust down watch. I might as well show you guys that. Because you guys, obviously, the last time you seen me, I might have had the Air Mags. We did a trade. Traded the Air Mags for bust down Cartier watch and some cash. So this is, think of this as the Air Mags right here. So now the main event are the Red Octobers. the Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. These released after the Solars and after the Plats. But yeah, I recently got these bad boys. This is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I might have had like some smaller like pickup that you guys maybe haven't seen. Maybe like a pair in the closet or something. I may have made a pickup more recent than these, but I don't think I have. I think these are probably the last shoe that I bought. The Yeezy 2 Red Octobers. A very sought after shoe for Yeezy lovers and people that like, you know, Yeezys, and people that are just shoe collectors in general. They're not easy to find, mostly because they're pretty expensive. But yeah, man, I obviously am happy to have them in my rotation. I don't wear them. Maybe one day I'll bust them out if I really want to flex. Like, let's say like I got like an old girl that, you know, has like a new dude or something, and I know she's at like a certain bar. Maybe I'll step out in these just to show out and be like, you guys remember who it is, you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that ignorant no more. But yeah, the Yeezy 2 Red Octobers, obviously a great shoe. And let's find out how much these are worth and get a cap off of how much the shoe collection is worth. The Red Octobers, obviously out of stock for a lot of these. 16 grand, 20, out of stock. 50, they ain't 50. Out of stock. All the cheap ones that you see are probably gonna be out of stock. I'll be fully transparent with you guys. I bought them for 8, but it was maybe 9. Maybe 9. Was it 8 or 9? No, he wanted 9. He hit me up, said, yo, if you want to grab these off me, 9,000. I talked him down to like 8,200 or something like that. But I'm pretty confident I could get like 11 grand for them, if not a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and put, let's see, last sale on the Red Octobers. It's crazy that a shoe can be so expensive. Last sale, 15 grand. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I can't tell you. They're let's just say they're almost as worth as much as the mags. I'm gonna put 12 grand. I'm gonna put 12 grand for the Red Octobers, man. We're gonna put 12 grand. Now, I can't see the total, obviously. Mario's gonna be editing this. He's gonna do the calculations. I have no clue. All I know is whatever my shoe collection is worth, no matter what it's worth, no matter what number that shows up there, it's probably gonna be less than I thought, because of how much time I've spent on the shoe collection and how much, what's the best way to put it? There was a time where my entire net worth was my shoe collection. You know, back when I was like a kid, you know, just hustling, grinding, trying to make some money, I was doing a lot of flipping shoes and stuff like that. So my shoes represented like my life and my net worth, and, you know, it represented how I was doing. So, you know, there's times where I think my collection's probably worth, you know, a lot. And it might not be as much as I thought it was, but all I can tell you is I have everything that I've wanted to have. And I feel completely satisfied with my shoe collection. I love it. I don't know what else I would want to add to it. I'm sure there's a couple things I can think of, and maybe you'll eventually see those. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to this, all I can say about the shoe collection is thank you to you guys. Not just for, you know, watching this, but you guys' support amongst the streams and amongst the YouTube videos and all of that has paved the way for me to have the success that I've had when it comes to the content stuff. And it gave me a platform to show you guys all this stuff, you know? So like, it's so cool. And I appreciate you guys for all of the love. I appreciate Nesquik for sponsoring this and letting me, you know, take my time to show you guys this stuff. And overall, like, yeah, man, I'm very thankful. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what shoe you guys would like to see added to my collection. Or let me know if you had the chance to take a shoe from me, which shoe you would want. Let me know what your favorite shoe in my collection was, all right? But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.